In Palestine, the Central Committee of the Fatah movement confirmed its categorical rejection of attempts to displace the Palestinian people from their territory. In a statement, they indicated that the decisions to lift sanctions on inhabitant settlers and to approve new shipments of U.S. missiles to the Israeli regime will serve to promote the conflict rather than extinguish it. Likewise, he reiterated that any position must strengthen efforts to end the conflict, while stressing that Palestine belongs to the Palestinians and their lands will not be handed over. Despite the agreement between the Palestinian resistance movement, Hamas, and the Israeli regime, the Zionist occupation forces continue to occupy areas of the Gaza Strip and prevent the return of the people of Gaza to their land. In Palestine, thousands of displaced people began to return to their homes in the north of the devastated Gaza Strip after Israel opened the Netzarim corridor. Most of the displaced people returned on foot through Al-Rashid, a street of at least 7 kilometers that stretches from the south to the north of the Strip and that has witnessed dozens of massacres during the 470 days of the conflict. The ceasefire agreement between Hamas resistance movement and Israel came into force on January 19th, establishes that the Gazans will be able to cross the Netzarim corridor to return to the north of the Palestinian enclave from Sunday. As of October 7, 2023, the Zionist forces of Israel caused the displacement of more than 85% of citizens of Gaza in the midst of a massive and unprecedented destruction of infrastructure and property of citizens. And thousands of people are still waiting on Saladino Street to gain access to the Northern Gaza Strip and return to their homes.
We are sitting here until they open the road for us and we return to our homes. Children slept in the cold. We dismantled the wood from the tent and lit a fire with it to warm ourselves. We were waiting for this moment for Gaza and to go back to it. Last night was very tough. The cold was very intense. We are waiting here until they open the road. We return to our homes in the north of the Strip. I am from the Al-Shadi camp. Of course we hope to return to our homes. I have been displaced for 1 year and 3 months. We visited all the places during the period of displacement. When we heard the news that the army would not allow us to return to Gaza, we felt very sad and we hope in God that we will return to Gaza. It was a very difficult night. We were freezing cold.
My joy when I heard the news of my return to Gaza was indescribable. We want to show the enemy that we are firm and, God willing, we will be victorious. We have been here since last night and we have been in the south for 1.5 years.
In Jordan, the foreign ministry reaffirmed its rejection on the forced displacement of Palestinians after Trump proposed to relocate them to his country and Egypt. The foreign minister of Jordan, Ayman Safadi, said that the refusal to transfer the Palestinian people is firm and that it will not change. He also assured that they will work with all partners in the region to take clear steps towards the achievement of peace. It's not the first time that Trump and his team have proposed to another country to relocate Palestinian people, especially Gazans. In Lebanon, the Prime Minister Najib Mikati confirmed that the extension of the ceasefire agreement will continue until February 18th. The negotiating committee will continue to monitor the implementation of all points of the ceasefire agreement and the implementation of Resolution 1701, which provides for an end to the Israeli-Lebanese conflict. It should be noted that at the request of the Arab government, the United States will begin negotiations for the release of detainees captured by the Israeli occupation after October 7th. It's important to mention that upon the expiration of the previous ceasefire, Israeli forces opened fire in the south of the country against demonstrators demanding their withdrawal as part of the agreement, killing at least 22 Lebanese and wounding 124 other civilians.